Back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing another episode here in my Minecraft world in beta 1.7.3. Um, Last episode I was working a little bit on this wall. I started building these towers and I like how they're turning out. I think I'm just going to finish them today. It's going to be a pretty chill stream. I might go beyond the wall and start laying down some torches as well, especially because it looks like it's becoming daylight here. Oh, that is those are several creepers. Um, God. Okay. So ultimately what I'm thinking, and I do want to tower up on each of these parts, make the wall as accessible from this side as the other side. But I think I'll just finish this wall off, build the towers. I'm going to torch up this area out here so that I can dig a bunch of holes in the wall, make it kind of see-through. I know that that kind of defeats the point, but I do want to be able to, like, see the land beyond, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be just permanently, you know, blocked off. The other thing is, I kind of like not having like a singular base in Minecraft. Like, I know a lot of people like they'll start a world and like one of the first things they do is they like build a little house and they put their bed down and they put their furnace down and they build a crafting table and whatever. And I kind of more like the idea of like a sprawling, open-ended world base where, you have roads and you have big giant open areas that don't necessarily like you don't necessarily have like a little enclosed safe area. Rather, just you expand, you light up, you conquer the world, you build things all over. If that made sense, kind of build this whole society in a way. So I don't know. I think I will keep it open, even though it does certainly expose me to some amount of danger in the beginning. But let's see here, because if I go here, right? Oh, and then I want to step out as well. Because then I can reach up here and go down. That way I won't have to build a tower at every point. Building up taller and taller and taller. What's interesting is that if you click your mouse wheel on a block and that block is in your hotbar, it will switch to it. Like if I'm on dirt and I do a middle click, it switches to cobblestone on the cobblestone. But if it's in your inventory and it's not in your hotbar, it actually it doesn't do anything. So that's kind of a quality of life thing that if I ever like get a mod pack that does a bunch of quality of life improvements to the game, kind of it keeps it like the actual features and content of beta the exact same as it is, but it adds a bunch of new style like controls and quality of life things. I hope it has that because that is one thing that I do miss when you're building for long periods of time and you need to bring it out of your inventory is a little bit annoying. Right now in real life, I'm kind of just procrastinating everything that I need to do. It's kind of supposed to be a busy day for me, but I got a few things done already, and the rest I think can wait. I got to get them done before tonight, though, so probably not gonna spend a super long time playing, but maybe like 40 minutes. Let's see here. Does that look good? I would say so. I would definitely say so. Okay, cool. And then I want to kind of see how this is going to turn out. If I go like this, it's dangerous. And then the idea is here, it still goes up to that level. And here, it still goes up to that level. And so on. So like two from the top. And let's see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it does definitely remove some of the functionality. As in all of the functionality. I better go get some more torches before night falls. Just to really light it up back there because. Wow, that sounds really, really close. Must be just underwater. Or just underground, I mean. Let's take 2 stacks. Just really spread the love. So that's wild, right? I'm gonna do F3. So they're right there. Oh my gosh. Cool. Okay. Crap! Oh no! All my stuff. I did not think I was gonna fall on the sand. I didn't go on top of the sand. Maybe looking back I did, but man, I was not trying to go on top of the sand for sure. Alright, looks like I'm getting an iron sword right now and I'm gonna reclaim it. That is my furnace. I got my diamond there. I'm also just gonna dig out the roof though so that they might start burning. This is wild. So let's get my stuff back. And let's torch up down here. What a weird cave. I don't know why. So there is a little bit of a dry area that they can spawn on. I got my torches, my diamond tools. All right. How weird. Like I do like the generation of the old world terrain, but I feel like you don't really get just random like spots, one block. Like that's literally one block deep. Is the interesting thing. Let's drop off some of this crap. My backup tools. This. Arrows. Which, by the way, yeah, I guess I did lose my bow that one time. We'll see how much sunset I can take to my advantage in lighting up this area. Oh, I got on top of the mountain. Cool. Okay, this is not exactly up in the wall because now I'm kind of far away from it. I do kind of like the sunset, like glitch where you'll see things glowing off in the distance as like the last little bit of light supposedly touches them. Does this give me a stick in this version? Gives me nothing. Mind me, just trying to make the world safer. One thing that I don't like about the new Minecraft versions is how they have those stupid like desert skeletons. Like what are they, strays or whatever? Although one thing that I don't like about the old versions is how loud the rain is. My goodness. I hope it doesn't put out my fires. I'll turn down my volume a little bit. Okay, I think with the netherrack it'll keep going. But, yeah, that looks pretty safe. Pretty well. It kind of constantly sounds like there's creepers right behind me. Maybe we'll go on this side just to be sure. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool. Finish that. And I think if mobs could spawn on top of the tower, I think they would have done something. Because they can only spawn in a certain radius that's close to me. And I think like it's one of the only areas that's close to the jungle. I think once I cover up all these fires, it won't be hissing so much. Cool. Oh man, poor pig. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that though. Thank you for the food. I can heal up. It's rare, but sucks. But this is really nice actually with the rain and with just the hissing of the fires and whatever because I don't know, today's kind of a busy day, stressful day. I've got a lot of assignments due tonight. Which is only going to be, it only leaves me a few hours, but and some of them I've already worked, all along, so it's not like I'm just jumping into them. But other ones, I either haven't started them or I haven't done so far. The most important ones, in a good ways. All right, let's get. Ah, cool. Very cool. Okay. Very, very cool. Let me take a screenshot. hills. And it kind of freezes while I do a screenshot, my bad. It's always nice looking back at something that you build in a game and you kind of feel like almost like a sense of pride. Although, why is it still hissing? What the heck? Did I miss one? Really? Yeah, I do think that's a pretty cool boundary. And I do think it matches some of the themes of like that I was mentioning earlier with those campfires along the Great Wall of China and at the beginning of Mulan. And then the Huns start coming over and he lights it up and he's like, now all of China knows you're here, This is like letting me know there's monsters beyond there, which, you know, you could probably pretty successfully argue that I should have already known because there's monsters everywhere in this game. I think for the second part of the video today, I'm gonna dig out this tower so that it has a proper interior. I always have ideas for things that I want to do in the world, but if there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments because, I mean, sometimes I just think like I've been daydreaming. I only started this world a week ago, right? And, when I'm bored in class or whatever, I'll start thinking about different things I should do. I think I want to start like a big tree farm, and I want to learn a little bit about how the tree generation works in the old versions because if it's like based on the amount of space that the trees have, I'm gonna try to restrict that so I only get the normal size trees. I like the big trees for decoration, but I don't like them. You know, they're really. I think I've mentioned it before. Actually, I find them really annoying and tedious to mine. It's gonna leave me with a lot of dirt. This is that one thing that I. Yes. This is that one. So I would have found it eventually. But how funny that it was literally one block below the. Oh. Don't get my torches. Oh, good thing it can flow down in space. Let's see here. I'm just gonna start it. Go. It's almost level. Now I am going to take out this dirt from the wall as well. replace it with cobblestone. I don't think I have enough right now to do that. I think I'm just gonna dig out the rest of this room for the moment. Build a staircase up, and kind of have a deck. Put in a deck from here to other points. Only a few. Right. I'm gonna need some more plants. Because I do want it to be wood. Let's just dig out this. I'm surprised how deep the dirt is. Like, the generation definitely has changed. I mean, that's everything about the generation changes in a lot of versions. Like, the dirt in this version goes really deep, which honestly I feel like is maybe more similar to how it is in real life. I could definitely be wrong about that because I've never dug a mine. Yeah, you know what? Come to think about it, the deepest hole I've ever dug is like 6 feet, the height of the person. I helped my dad dig a hole when my grandma's dog passed away. When my grandma's dog passed away, she was a dog I really liked in my childhood. It wasn't my dog, but you know, the dog I saw whenever we would go visit her. We buried it in her backyard. So, but I guess that was only like 2 blocks. 2 blocks. So maybe it's accurate that it's only dirt down that far and then it's stone. Who knows? Trying to figure out what I should do with this wall. Should I cut it off there at the back? It's kind of an arbitrary, you know, because I don't think this even extends back that far. Right here. I mean, this is the end of the deck. Right here. I will have to decide. It'll be a hard decision. I think I will, though. I mean, it's better to do it practically. It's true for real life, too, I suppose. Like, it's almost always better to just do it the hard way. Because then it doesn't look like you just strung something together at the end. So I do want to ask my subscribers, if you're watching this video and if you got this far, do you guys prefer kind of these longer videos where it's just kind of chill, almost like we're a live stream, even though I don't have the ability to live stream yet? And just kind of, I work on a project and talk occasionally? Or do you prefer like the shorter, like 10-minute videos where I basically had something to talk about the entire time. Just because I don't know, I feel like this might be boring maybe to somebody that's watching, like, but I also know that that might just be in my head. Like, I just don't know. Like, what do you guys prefer? You guys, because I can imagine if people are just like putting this on while they eat or while they cook or something like that. I mean, then I could see how people could prefer like the longer episodes where it's just chill. But if people watch it like, oh, I wonder how this world is going, I'm gonna give it, 10 minutes just to check it out. Just depends on the vibes. I'll probably do both. I think. Do some episodes. In my when I eventually start a hardcore series, I think I'm just gonna be live streaming it, which will naturally lead to longer episodes. I know that how some people do it is they like they'll live stream a big, a multi-hour project, and then they'll edit that down into a video. That just kind of sounds like a lot of work for me. Um, in terms of like the level of enjoyment that I get out of it. Like, if I were a big enough YouTuber to be able to hire my own editor, then that sounds way more doable and fun. But as it stands, I mean, I don't know. I just do this because I think it's fun. I think it's cool to share what I'm doing with people, even if nobody watches. I think even the idea that somebody might watch makes the world more fun. It makes me uh, think more about like what do I want to do in this world? Like what would people like to see? So I have this weird long staircase to the entrance right now. I don't. There we go. I'm gonna block this off for now. Although eventually that's gonna be cobble. There we go. And I'll clear out this little area here, and then I'll be done for today. Because I've mentioned several times I do have things to do. I got to build a model um, for a leveraged buyout of a business. So basically, in Microsoft Excel, I just got to build a financial model that will project, you know, I guess this isn't a private equity class. I don't have to explain in so much detail what it does, but it's basic. It gives you a bunch of information on how the deal's gonna look. I'm a finance major, so I don't really have interest per se in working in finance. I actually want to go to law school after I graduate. And I know that for law school you can pick any major. And I was like, well, if I'm going to be paying money for tuition anyway, I think that like the financial world is something that's like not a lot of people understand, including me, before I started taking these classes. So I felt like it was like a really useful use of my tuition money, if that makes sense. But, you know, it also can be kind of boring sometimes. I think that's true of any degree, though. And I wouldn't mind working in finance. Like, I think it would be nice. There's a lot of like stable, nice, uh, middle class finance jobs, but like some of them, like I'm kind of turned off to the idea of working in finance just because we had this one guest lecturer come and he was running this like fund and he was like, if you're not willing to work 90 hours a week at my firm, like get out of here. Like you want a life, like you can have a life later in your life. When you work for me, you get everything. And it's like, dude, like I don't know. I would like a career that I'm willing to sacrifice not making nearly as much money as I could if I can have a nice schedule and be able to see my wife at the end of each day, and have some time for my hobbies too. If I want to do a 40-minute YouTube video where I build a wall in Minecraft and dig out a hole, I would like that option. I'd like to be able to do that. So I don't know. We'll see. I know there are jobs that would allow me to do that in finance, but just not necessarily the goal. Just because of, I think there's so much of like hustle and grind culture that it kind of gets hard to find those opportunities. Plus, I feel like that's kind of becoming the expectation for a lot of careers when it didn't used to be. Like, probably in part because of the internet and because now people are more connected to each other, right? Like, if I need my employee to know about this, I can just text him outside of work. And then if he doesn't respond, then I'm like automatically frustrated because it's like he's ignoring me and he's on the clock and whatever. But I don't know. So I think then these expectations start to build just because everyone's connected to each other all the time. But I should probably go work on that leveraged buyout model, see if it's a good deal to buy up that mom and pop chain. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like the wall. I did promise it would look good. I feel like it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. And then I think in the next episode, I'm going to build the second level of my tower. I'm kind of in a building mood right now. The one after that, maybe I'll do like some combat or go exploring or something. But right now, I'm in a building mood. So tomorrow, I think that's what I'll do. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And see you later.